Hey, what's going on, guys? Mike Jurovic here with Condemned Labz, coming at you with a quick video. I had the pleasure of taking the time this weekend and driving down to Lake City, Florida, where our athlete Elliott finally competed. Those of you guys who know Elliott know that he's had some trouble getting on the stage. He's had a couple of failed attempts. He's had some hurdles that he's had to jump over. And one thing I got to tell you guys about Elliott is a warrior. He doesn't stop showing up. His consistency and his drive and his willingness is just absolutely amazing. And this is my first time actually being out of the house since I had the baby. I was a little nervous to leave the house, but I left super early in the morning. I drove there about an hour and a half, got to spend the day over there, watch him compete, step on stage. It was a monumental moment in his career. He's getting a lot of love, a lot of attention. He looked absolutely amazing. My good buddy Dom Cardone does his prep, so it just works. Like the three of us work together, communicate frequently, and it was exciting to see the end result finally unfold. There was a lot of balled up emotion, a lot of stress from not being able to get onto the stage, a lot of pressure on how he's going to look, how he's going to perform. And, he came, he saw, he conquered. And in the next 5 weeks, he will be going to Nationals. Dom will be there with him at Nationals, which I think is huge. We gave him a little something to help support him on his way, and they made a pretty big deal about it at the show. I think the fact that, a lot of people don't realize is that it's very easy to get an athlete at the highest level and just spend the money and get somebody with a big following and kind of align him with your brand. But for a smaller brand like us, we pride ourselves and put ourselves on a pedestal on finding these young, hungry, up-and-coming amateur athletes, and we kind of align ourselves with them because that's really who the brand caters to. So, and those are the guys that need the most help. Those are the guys that need help getting pushed into the next level, into the right direction. So, we're here helping Elliott. We're his support system. We've been with him for a while now, and it's finally exciting to see the journey unfold in front of our face. It's been a while for all parties. Everybody's been kind of waiting for this moment to happen. So I was excited to go to the show and be in the mix, get to communicate with other people that are at these shows and stuff like that. I haven't been out to a bodybuilding competition in a while, and quite frankly, that's what got me where I am today. So I competed from 2007 to 2016. I opened a supplement store in 2011 to 2015, and I had 2 supplement lines before Condemned Labz. So, I've been heavily involved in the space, and I love the competitive aspect, and I love, obviously, bodybuilding. I'm a fan of the sport, and, to see these guys come up, I know what it's like to have an athlete on board who's put a lot of work in and has given their blood, sweat, and tears, and then in a selfish way, when they get on stage, and I've been riding with them for this journey, I feel like the part of me is almost up there to some degree where I'm like, I get excited about it. I want to see them win. If they win, I win. It's one of those deals. And, Elliott definitely delivered. If you could check out social media, you'll see the poster just going crazy. He's got a lot of love from some of the biggest names and most respectable people in the industry.
Did you see this guy, Elliott,
nothing
Dermond?
but great things about him. And like I said in my social media post that I put up, is I've had the pleasure of having a lot of professional athletes come to the brand, fighters as well. And I've seen them come, I've seen them go, I've seen the way they behave themselves, I've seen the way their careers have moved and the trajectory that it follows based on the character and the physique and the way the person is. And, I haven't seen an amateur athlete grace the industry the way Elliott is since we had Nick Walker on the brand. Now, I was fortunate enough to have Nick from when he was an amateur going pro. He was with the brand for about 2 years. And, when I saw Nick Walker, I knew there was something special there. I was like, wow, this kid's, you don't see people like this every day. And then people from the sport were ruthless towards Nick. And, I see Elliott's getting a lot more of a welcoming invite, which is really nice. You saw Nick turn his whole career around, and everybody loves him now. He's a fan favorite. And I think, Elliott could follow that model, and he's on the same path as long as he stays healthy and as long as he just, does what he does as he's doing it now. So we're excited to see this all unfold. Elliott's been an asset to the team. He helps create the brand identity of a hardcore bodybuilding brand, which we still cater to when a lot of people have steered away. And I'm excited to follow him on this path and this journey. I'm going to try my best to make it down to Nationals. I can't make any promises right now with the newborn, but we are definitely rooting for him from afar. And, we're looking forward to him bringing that pro card home. So if you guys haven't checked it out, check out some of the posts, check out some of the videos and things of that nature. If you guys are following, make sure you're following him. Make sure you're following the Condemn Labs page. We're going to be dumping a tremendous amount of content out there right now. We have a videographer on him that's going to be on him full time leading up to nationals. So there's going to be like a Road to the Pro type series where you'll see just, content of him, maybe a day in the life stuff. You might see regular training and the intensity of what he goes through. Obviously, maybe nutrition, diet, cardio, supplementation, all the things that go with the bodybuilder lifestyle. We're going to see if we can capture that. I would love to get a lot of it on Condemn Labs YouTube, but I'm sure Elliott will have his own YouTube as well, so there might be a hybrid of the two. Be sure to look out for that, guys. A lot of exciting things happening from him. And stay tuned, follow along the journey. It's all great stuff. So just wanted to jump on here and give him a little extra spotlight today.